Hello, once again, I am Swabcraft, playing Pokemon Go. And as soon as I catch this Hitmontop, or as soon as it runs away, as the case may very well be, I'll be getting into the PvP matches for the night. And rather than starting with a brag, I'll wait and save that for the end. No, I just want to use a normal Pokeball on this. I don't even need to hit an excellent throw. Okay. So let me put on my music. Okay. Okay, music is on. Let me lower the volume. I don't care enough about this Hitmontop. Okay. Let me see. No, wrong. Okay, there we go. Everything should be ready now. Now, since the last time I played, I have made 2 changes to my team. I switched the fast moves of Haxorus and Kingdra to be Dragon-type moves. And that should be enough to deal with certain things. So, Counter was more ideal in some places on Haxorus because it generates more energy. But in this case, like against Ghost Pokemon, Dragontail is vastly superior. And there were a lot more Ghost Pokemon to deal with in the Retro Cup. So now all of my Dragon-type Pokemon are all using Dragon-type moves. And in this case, I am more than happy to switch in Kingdom. Now this guy might try to bait me with a Surf, or he might just go straight for Earthquake. But I am willing to tank it because I can basically take 0 damage from his Surfs. And in this case, yeah, I think I'll shield. And this match looks like it is already won. Yeah, I don't think they can actually win now. Yep, and I can just Outrage on the Swampert. Now, Retro Cup is a mode that has banned the newer types of Pokemon. And by newer, we mean gold and silver and later. So no steel, no dark, no fairy. Of course, dark and steel are very old by now. They are only the second generation, and fairy has been around for a while now. But it also means that there is literally nothing in the cup that resists dragons. And some of the best Pokemon in the cup are dragons, and they take super effective damage from dragon moves. Haxorus barely lost this matchup. And Kingdra quickly finished that off. This is actually pretty good for Kingdra, too. Now, do I go with Outrage? Yeah, they didn't shield it. And I believe this will be Thunderbolt, so it'll be worthwhile for me to shield here. No Hydro Pump. It's a very high energy move. Did they not have Thunderbolt? Seems like they didn't. And this is actually quite good for me, because they'll probably have to shield on this Octazooka. And their attack harshly fell. And that is really good for me. And I believe I should switch to Dragalge here. They're probably going to try to do Acid Spray and then Stone Edge twice, but I think Dragalge will actually beat it before then. Regardless, they won't be able to beat Kingdra. This is an already won match. I'm thinking about 50% damage. No, they're just using another Acid Spray. Yeah, they just stood no chance. So I'm fairly happy with this team, now that I've changed the Kingdra from Waterfall to Dragon Breath and Haxorus from Counter to Dragon Tail. I was actually pretty happy with the team the other night I was playing as well. But I was coming up to strong losses to Artibax, which is a Ice Dragon type that was added in Scarlet and Violet, and recently added to Pokemon Go. And I found that Counter Haxorus was just not good enough against it. And Kingdra, which should have been my best Pokemon against it because it had Waterfall, was not doing particularly good against it. Okay, what move could it be? I do not really know. Cross Poison? Okay. I have not actually seen an Ariados in Great League in a very long time. Okay. And this is somewhat bad for me because I just got an attack boost. Now I'm gonna have to shield here, because I'm gonna need my Octazooka to get off. The attack boost on Night Slash is, I think, 10%? Could be 20%, but it's fairly low. So them getting it off is pretty major. But they could have shielded that. That was a perfect thing for them to shield. And this is going to be Body Slam. I don't think I need Kingdra. I would have liked to get off a dragon. I might have actually made a mistake here. I probably should have shielded on Kingdra. Yeah, I'm gonna have to shield here. Dabul is apparently quite the monster. Now let's see if they actually shield this. Yeah, I probably should have shielded on Kingdra. And Dragalge resists the Irido, so that's actually a fairly good matchup for me. Oh, and Megahorn. Now they're gonna have to use their last shield. They probably could have used that on Dabul, actually. Oh, man, they barely got it off. Okay. I think I should have shielded on Kingdra then. Okay. Well, I deserve that loss. And maybe I should have shielded on Haxorus too. Because Haxorus is very valuable to get off the breaking swipes, which have a chance to lower attack by 50, or 50% chance to lower attack one stage. Okay, this is gonna be Charm, Liger, and I think I do shield here. Now, it is a bit worse to use Dragon Tail compared to Counter when trying to spam your way to victory. But I think it's still worth shielding here. Okay. Will Raichu finish off Haxorus? Haxorus is very fragile. Okay, and Wild Charge does confirm that. Now here is a bit of a problem. If it uses Brave Bird, it can probably knock out Dragalge. It has Fly instead of Brave Bird. Or maybe it has Brave Bird and Fly. No, we got rid of Brave Bird. I would think that Brave Bird would be the better option. Okay, Octazooka. The Raichu might even have enough energy for nearly a second Wild Charge, but it's too late now. Okay, let's see what disappointment. Oh, a Drillbur. Well, that's better than nothing, I guess. Was there anything spawned outside that was any good? Other than for Stardust? Yeah, and Mulga. Mulga is fairly rare in Pokemon Go. This is probably the most common it's been with this event. Yeah. So we're starting to not care about catching this Emolga. Sheesh. Okay, back to the matches. So I did lose one in this set, but it looks like I have a good chance to win 4 in this set. I should be facing off fairly high-level people, I guess, but I can't say for certain. Okay, Haxorus versus Haxorus. Okay, who will one-shot the other? That was funny. This is a water gun. That is probably going to be Surf, but I resist both moves, so... Let's see if they actually shield this. Well, go ahead and bait them. That's fine. Yeah, I think it's fine to shield here. Because I take neutral damage from the Thunderbolt. Okay. Let's hope for some attack drops here. Yes! Wonderful. Now, do I shield this? Probably not, actually. Because it's most likely Flame Charge. Now, this one is probably more worthwhile to shield against. Yeah, because this one was actually trying to do some damage. Okay, and I'm gonna actually finish off something with Octazooka. And actually, Dragon Breath generates more energy per turn than Waterfall. I'm a bit surprised by that. And it also does a bit more damage, too. Okay, not quite at rank 14 yet. I'll probably be able to get one more set done before midnight, and then the sets will reset, and I can just complete the next day's set in one go. Okay, everything is working out fairly well. Okay, Swampert. Okay, I think because Haxorus is so fragile, I really feel like I need to shield a lot with it. And I can be cheeky here and not shield because I got the attack drop. And whatever comes in, I'm just going to use a Dragon Claw. Did not get the attack drop there. In this case, we're just going to go straight for Outrage. Yeah, I would shield here because of Thunder Punch. And Shadow Ball. Okay, and we're going for Outrage. Now they have to work through two Pokemon that have very good fast moves for damage. Oh, and Talonflame. The only way they're gonna knock out Kingdra... Are they gonna use Flame Charge here? No, Brave Bird. Okay, and because I used Brave Bird, Dragalachi was able to safely take it out. Might actually be a good idea to have like a Fly Brave Bird set on Talonflame, but Flame Charge is also very hard to pass up. And one of the good things about an all-dragon team in this mode is every one of them resists Incinerate, which is now the best fast move in the game. Did not get the attack drop there. We're gonna have to shield against Altaria. Now the question is, do I shield here? I think I do. Okay, let's see if I live. I might actually live this. I don't think I would live long enough to get Outrage off, unfortunately. And this will hurt quite a bit. Okay, Gligar. Well, let's see if Dragalachi can knock the Gligar out first. Yeah, there's a chance. We'll have to see. It doesn't look favorable, though. Okay, that was very close. Only because of the Octazuka attack drop did I win that. And realistically, you should have switched to Gligar as soon as Dragology came out, and that way they could fire off a full power Weather Ball, and they would have been able to guarantee the win for themselves. That was their mistake. Okay, Abomus now. This, of course, is a bad matchup for me. I fully expect to probably lose this match because of the bad lead matchup. But we'll see what we can do. Why are they doing that? They should have shielded that. They should have shielded that 100% of the time. Okay, Lantern. Okay, and they just barely... probably Dragology is better in this scenario. Okay, let's see if they shield this. No, they did not. And they will shield this, because they're probably trying to save up energy for the last Pokemon. Oh, and they're actually using a charge move here. They really did not need to do that. That actually helps me quite a bit. We'll see how much this does. The question is, will I beat Lantern? Lantern with Thunderbolt can beat me. But Lantern is already so low that Octazuka, even though it's low damage and resisted, will finish it off. Okay. And actually that was a bit of a surprising win because of the Abomasnow at the beginning. If they had shielded that Dragon Claw against the Abomasnow, they would have won. I think that is pretty clear. Especially if I was willing to use 2 shields on Haxorus. That should have told them how important it was for me to get rid of their Abomasnow. Okay, Talonflame. And I think it is required for me to shield here in case they're trying to use Fly. No, they're using Flame Charge, so it's not the best for me. But I did get the attack drop. I'm going to shield here. And I'll be able to use Break and Swipe on the next Pokemon. Okay, jump up. Did not get an attack drop. Now, we'll see if they have acrobatics. If they have acrobatics, they might have enough energy just to burn through Jigology. But that will leave Kingdra in a decent position. Because they probably just spent all their energy. Okay, a normal type, Snorlax. In this case, it's just going to be straight out Outrage. Now, what move could they have reached? Just Body Slam? Okay. That worked out fairly well. Sort of feel like maybe they could have had another Body Slam. Not sure how close it was. Feels like it should have been very close for them to have two Body Slams in that scenario. Okay. This is the first time I've seen Charge Bug. Okay, Lantern. I will appreciate them a lot more if their last Pokemon is also Electric type. In this case, yeah. I'm just gonna keep shielding with Axorus. And they might not actually use a shield here, which would actually be beneficial to me. Okay, Altaria. And I got the attack drop. That's really nice for Kingdra. And for Charge-a-Bug, I want to save Kingdra to finish off the Altaria. And Jigology will resist both the Bug and the Electric. And of course, baiting out the last shield with an Octail is pretty nice. Oh, they didn't shield there. That's sort of funny. Like, I'm just gonna beat them with fast moves, I don't need another charge moves. This will make them use their last shield. Kingdra is actually pretty close to using an Octazooka. Yeah, and Jigology actually just wins that. Well, that's nice. Oh, and that was 5 wins in that set. That's pretty nice. And rank 14. Okay. And it's past midnight. So all my sets have reset. Okay, Tentacruel. Seems like a poison jab. A bit of lag there. I'm going to shield, because I'm going to use another breaking swipe, and they will probably shield that as well. Oh, and they didn't. That's really nice, just barely got off another breaking swipe. Now this guy... The most common sense I've seen is Acid Spray and Stone Edge and Mega Horn and Sludge Bomb. No, I am not going to stay in for Cresselia. The Cresselia is bad for my last of my lineup, because it does have Grass Knot. Now they're using Aurora Beam? That's not as too bad, I guess. And we'll have to see if Octazooka can get some nice attack drops. No attack drop there. And I definitely would not get to Outrage before he gets to Aurora Beam again. Oh, and Kingdom might actually survive this now, thanks to the attack drop. It's 50% chance for 2 stages on... Okay, so the Cresselia has Aurora Beam, Grass Knot. Okay. Danger did actually really well against the Cresselia. Cresselia is one of the big threats in the Retro Cup, I'd say. But not too many people can have Cresselia here. Either they needed to get a one-time quest that would give you one single one under 1500, or they need to trade with someone who is ultra friends with them. I don't even think... I think best friends would be too high for the IVs. Or best friends would be very, very close. So it's actually quite hard to get a Cresselia that's in the Great League range. Okay, Dragonite! Unfortunately, I didn't get off my charge move, and they did. Okay, and they have a Whale Ring. This is gonna be a loss for me. I can tell that already. I would have to get incredible Octazooka luck. They would have to shield Octazooka, and it would have to get the attack drop twice. and didn't get the attack drop. There is almost no chance of me winning this. The Dragonite getting off its charge move and me not getting my charge move off is unfortunate. Yep, and Kingdra can't get his second Octazooka. And Dragalge will probably take an Icicle Spear before it faints. It's a somewhat okay matchup against the Gligar because of Aquatail, but I think the Gligar will just be able to Aerial Ace or Night Slash me. Oh, dig. Yep, it's over. That was definitely a match I probably couldn't have won. Yep. Actually, I might have been able to win that if they made a mistake of keeping Whaleren in, assuming Dragalge could actually knock Whaleren out first. Now, some Gligar would not have Dig, so that Gligar also having Dig was unfortunate for me as well. This is going to be Poison Fang. It's not going to do much damage. But it's a Haxorus, so it takes much damage from pretty much everything. And them having a Frost Pokemon or an Ice Pokemon is particularly bad for me. Whatever it does, it will destroy Dragalge. Triple Axle. Oh, and a guy on Attack Rise. That's really unfortunate for me. They got a second Attack Rise. Yeah, but it actually didn't work out too bad. In this scenario, it's not actually too bad. Well, actually, it's very bad. It's very good for me because I just made a huge mistake. They just let me get to Outrage Energy. They were gonna straight up win this. And they let me get to Outrage Energy. That was basically a forfeit on their part. Because otherwise they were in a very commanding position. Okay, Talonflame. I've done this song and dance before. And I'll still shield here. But they've just guaranteed that Haxorus will knock them out before they can get their next charge move off. Okay, Vigoroth. They really should be shielding these. Haxorus is just completely decimating their team. And they really should shield this one. Okay, and Dragology is in a good position. Body Slam won't be too bad. Okay, last Pokemon is Lickitung. I'm gonna switch to Kingdra, because Kingdra will have Octazooka for a chance of a 50% of a 2-stage drop of attack. And they will have to shield it regardless. No attack drop there, though. Now, how close will this be to knocking me out? This could actually knock me out. No. Just barely got to Aqua Tail. That's like 1 to 3 HP at most. So a very close match. Would have been a lot less close if the Octazooka had actually caused the stats to drop. Okay, a Frillish. That's okay. Okay. I've had one loss in this set. I'll see if I win 4 out of the 5 here. Okay, Dragonite. Now this will turn out better than against the Shadow Dragonite, I think. If just barely, because I'm going to get off a Breaking Swipe. And I will actually let Haxorus faint here. Okay, Dragology or Kingdra. They forfeited. Why did they forfeit? Why did they forfeit? Because I didn't shield that? And they did? And let's see, it is midnight, so I should have a rocket balloon that I can do really quick. So I'll do this really quick. I'm really surprised that guy just forfeited. Magikarp. I've been playing Pokemon Go for years and I still don't have a hundo Magikarp or Gyarados. Even though it's been a shadow Pokemon, it's been in raids. I've done a lot of Magikarp trades or the XL. I still don't have a hundo Magikarp. I am guaranteeing that this is not a hundo either. Yep, not a hunter. What's that? Oh, just a Scraggy. I don't have a good one of these guys yet, so might as well catch it and check later. Okay, back to the matches. So I've been doing very well with my all-dragon team in Retro Cup. Dragon is kind of overpowered without any steel types or fairy types. There are still fairy type moves, mind you, but no one's really using them. Okay. Now, whether or not I win the matchup against this Tessico here really depends on the stat drop. Oh, yes, wonderful. Of course, I will shield as well. Okay, and I will have enough for Breaking Swipe on the next Pokemon. Toxapex. I think it's using a poison type fast move. Now this is going to be Icy Wind. Mystic Fire? That's even better for me not to shield. Now if I get a stat drop from this, it'll be very nice. Yes! There we go. In fact, I'm probably going to save my shields for Dragalgy now. In this case, I'm just going to work up to Outrage. I don't really care what it's going to throw, because regardless of the combination, it's not going to knock me out, or I knock it out. Okay, Outrage. That worked out quite well. Okay, Altaria. Not the best matchup for Haxorus, but good enough. And that one did knock Haxorus out before it got off a last charge, or last Dragon Tail, not another charge move, but one of the other Altarias I faced did not knock out Haxorus as fast as this one, so I think that one was an attack-weighted one. Okay, and I'm actually quite happy to keep Kingdra in because of Octazooka. I'm still probably going to shield this, but it's very important that I beat Cresselia. And they will probably shield around here because they're going to get worried about Kingdra beating Cresselia first. No, they did not shield. But that's fine. Okay, and there's the last Pokemon. This is actually pretty bad for me because it's Ice-type. And because they did not shield on the Cresselia, they still have one shield left. I was not able to pressure them enough, and it's a loss. So that's fine. I've gone from having a few bad matchups when my team was the same team, but I had Waterfall on Kingdra and Counter on Haxorus. Counter on Haxorus, of course, would completely demolish the last Pokemon because it's double weak to fighting. But obviously Haxorus would have been fainted before it even came into the picture. So that's one of the few Pokemon that is now has gone from a bad matchup, or a good matchup from the last stream, to a very bad matchup for me. Of course, they also had the Cresselia, which is one of the more difficult ones, too. Okay, attack fell. We're going to use Flame Charge here, but that's fine. I've seen the math work out several times, and Haxorus will just have a Breaking Swipe for the next Pokemon. Okay, what is the next Pokemon? Trevenant. I'm actually going to use Night Slash then. That did massive damage. In this case... are they going to have Shadow Ball for this guy? Unfortunate. Okay, so what I am going to do is have Kingdra out. We'll have to see if the Quagsire with its Mud Bombs is going to knock us out before Outrage. Yeah, and it is. I should have used Octazooka there. Would have had the energy for it, so that's a mistake on my part. No! It's not. It used Aqua Tail. And Aqua Tail did nothing. I thought I had lost there. That's funny. And they might have actually beaten me, gone to Stone Edge before I got to Outrage there. Sort of hard to tell. But that was also the only charge move they could fire up before I fired off Octazooka. So I think that was still probably a bit of a mistake on their part. Okay, Lickitung. Okay. Let's hope for Breaking Swipe attack drops. I always hope for those. Okay, and I'm obviously going to shield, because having Haxorus still alive is pretty good for me. Okay, Stomp instead of Body Slam. Seems to be a bit of lag in this match, though. Okay, then they added the attack drop. Haxorus will finish off Lickitung before it gets to another charge move, and I'll have enough for a break and swipe on the next Pokemon out. Pelipper? They should have used a charge move before I got to break and swipe. I think Pelipper should have been able to get to Weather Ball and just finish off Haxorus. And this is really good for me because I have Kingdra out. And it's probably just going to be a Weather Ball Water. It does nothing. Okay, Grass type. And a forfeit. Wonderful. Okay, Fanta. The hardest Pokemon I faced last stream was Artibax, the middle stage of Baxcalibur, and I have not faced a single one tonight. Let's see if I just jinxed myself. Okay, Mantine. I think Mantine is ranked as the #1 Pokemon in this. But we will have to see if it lives up to the hype. And as per usual, even if it's Bubble Beam, I'm not going to regret shielding. Yeah, it's Ice Beam. I definitely don't resist. Or I definitely don't regret shielding that. Okay, I am willing to shield here and use a Breaking Swipe on the next Pokemon. It's actually a bit more ideal for me. Okay, Aerial Ace. They probably should have just used 2 Aerial Aces. They really should have probably shielded one time on Mantine. Okay. Got 2 attack drops on them. But they still probably going to Shadow Ball me here. No, Triple Axle. Okay. Their attack did rise there, so that's not too good for me. Because they lost 2 attack. Yeah, I'm just gonna Outrage here. And then switch to Dragalge. The 2 Breaking Swipes really worked in my favor there. Breaking Swipe before this season had a guaranteed attack drop, and it was just so overpowered that even Haxorus in a normal setting was a little ridiculous. And they gave it Steelix. That was ridiculous, annoying, and frustrating when Steelix had a 100% chance to drop attack with Breaking Swipe. One of the least fun things in Pokemon Go that I've ever seen. Okay, Talonflame. This generally works out very well for me. Okay, Komo-o. Okay, in this case, I'm gonna use Kingdra. It's probably gonna go for Flame Charge here. No, Brave Bird. Okay, that worked out very well for me. And at this point, they should probably forfeit. I was right! Ah, wonderful. Even though I did predict that Brave Bird wrong. Okay, Wishcash. Now, Wishcash probably is going to be using Mud Bomb, Scald for most of the sets now. And I will shield here because Haxorus is just so fragile. I do enjoy... Okay, Altaria. Did not get an attack drop there. But I will get the Altaria to use up both of its shields there. And did get the attack drop there. So that puts Kingdra in a very good position. Still gonna shield this, because I think it will be Dragon Pulse or Moonblast. Dazzling Gleam. Outrage. We'll knock out the Wishcash. And then I'm in a really good position for whatever the last Pokemon is. And it's Medicham! Oh no! Now I'm not in a good position. Is this gonna be Ice Punch? And did not survive. Okay. So Medicham is probably gonna beat me. But because I resist the counter, it might not be that bad. We'll have to see. They basically have to kill me with just their charge moves. No, it's gonna be... Oh, wow, I won. I'm actually somewhat surprised by that. I figured they'd have another Ice Punch by then. Dragalge can just barely beat Medicham. Interesting. Okay, Altaria. Not the best Haxorus matchup, but it's what I have to deal with. They will, of course, shield Raking Swipe if I get the attack drop. I'm in good grounds. If I don't, either way, the switch is Kingdra. Shield because several super effective moves. And they use Sky Attack. They're using Gravel. Okay, Lickitung. And in this case... Power Whip. Okay. Actually very happy to switch here and save that Outrage for the last Pokemon. In fact, just to sell it, I'm going to use Outrage here. They're gonna have to use Wild Charge and have enough for 2 Wild Charges. And they just don't have enough HP. I think Kingdra had more attack, so any tie, Kingdra would have won. Okay, this is going fairly well. Okay, Dragonite. This did not work out too well with Haxorus last time. Okay. Skeledirge. Okay, and I cannot afford to shield here because I need to save the shield for the Jellicent. Not now. Now, unfortunately, they might just be able to just double Ice Beam here. Nope. Just barely beat them in time. I'm surprised that Skeledirge didn't use the fairy move. Oh, and I've won 4 out of 5 this set. Probably jinxed myself by noticing that. Okay, Talonflame, this will work out. And that, of course, would be Flame Charge, but I think it's important to win this lead matchup. So I shield here, and then I'll have Breaking Swipe for the next Pokemon. Bob and Snow said that means it's going to be a very hard match for me to win. Unless they very stupidly don't shield Break and Swipe. And they try to get the drop on me. If they don't switch here, it will be very hard for them to win now. Whereas they had a very good advantageous matchup against the rest of them. In this case, I am just going to Outrage against the Lantern. There is not much Lantern can do to Dragalge. They should have just fired off a Weather Ball as soon as possible against that Haxorus. And they basically cemented their own loss by trying to farm some extra energy. That should have been a loss on my part, but they made a mistake there. Oh, and 5 out of 5. So much for jinxing it. Okay, after this match, I'm going to take a quick break and get some more water. And the break will be about 7 minutes long. Okay, Arbok? I have not seen Arbok before in this Retro Cup. It does have Dragon Tail. So it is hitting me pretty hard. So this is actually probably a Pokemon that I do not want to face. I don't even know what moveset... Yeah, Acid Spray. That means I'm going to have to switch to Kingdra. And it's going to be Acid Spray again. That was really unfortunate. That's Pokemon that's really good against my team right now. Okay, my only chance here to pull this in is if they don't shield Outrage. Oh, they just grasped defeat from the jaws of victory. Now, they might still win purely based on the good type matchup of the last Pokemon. But if they had shielded that outrage, they would definitely won. But I need to use a second outrage, especially after that attack drop. No, I think they're just gonna win because of the attack drops here. This is not gonna be enough to knock out the Dugong. No, their last Pokemon was just, Yep. Yep. A lot closer than it was gonna be. If they had shielded that outrage, this would not have been even close. And that Arbok was a really good counter to my team. So they had two really good counters to my team, so it's no surprise that I lost there. Regardless, I'm going to go on a short break and get some water. Got to do. Okay, let's see. Okay, I am back. I'll be starting. Back in a moment. I have a 30-second delay on my stream because of some inconsistencies in frames being dropped. And this is basically to eliminate all drop frames. Actually, my streamer says I've lost 5.5% of frames during the stream, so there is a bit of a signal issue that I am dealing with. It's mostly dealt with by having a stream delay, though. I'm guessing Rumble is occasionally getting DDoSed as well. Okay, well, back to the matches. It's almost 1 in the morning. Okay, this should be a very good matchup for me. Okay. Drudgeon. Ah, I'm surprised they knocked me out that easy. This is going to be a Dragon Claw on their part, too. No, a Night Slash? That's fine. It's fairly an even match. In this case, they might use Thunderbolt here. Okay, they did block my Outrage, but I'm going to switch to Dragalgy now, and now their Thunderbolt does nothing. This is actually very good for me unless they have Dig. They are saving their energy on their Lantern, though, so I actually do need to knock out this Shadow Gligar before it fires off a Dig. Unfortunate. Okay. Okay. It's gonna be Thunderbolt, or is it gonna be Surf? With Surf I win, Thunderbolt I lose. Unfortunate that the Shadow Gligar had Dig. Against a normal Gligar, Dragalgy would have survived and fainted it with Aqua Tail. So it's a bit unfortunate for that. Could have been a very good matchup for me. Seems like there was some lag involved with the Drudgeon knocking Haxorus out first. And I should have definitely used Octazooka to bait the Lantern. Especially when I was saving that much energy. Feels like I'm having some lag again on this match. Daboul. No attack drop, unfortunately. In this case, they will shield the Octazooka, which is nice. Unless they are lagging and they don't hit it. And I am not going to shield here because I just got the Octazooka attack drop. Nope. I know how much that's going to do. Okay, that's fairly bad for me. That's really bad for me. The Abominus now is pretty much going to be a hard counter for me. So I have to save my energy to shield the ice move. If they don't shield this, I lose. And I might still lose, because I don't think I'm going to get to Outrage before it gets off to a Weather Ball. Nope. Yep, I did not have a chance to win this one. That was unfortunate. And now I'm facing more ice types in the back. This is actually my worst set. Most of the other sets tonight I've gone 4 and 5 or 5 and 5. But this one I've lost 3 of them. Now I did make a mistake on the second match of this set. I still think I'm going to shield for Haxorus. Because this is still going to be really advantageous for me. Going into the next Pokemon having more than enough energy for one Breaking Swipe. Okay, and a Gligar again. Gligar is actually the most common Pokemon I've seen tonight. I'm a bit surprised about that. This is gonna be Dig, probably. And Dig has been the most common move I've seen on it. Which is, I think, somewhat unusual. I'm not entirely certain, though. Okay, I think this will knock Haxorus out, but it'll put Kingdra in a good position for the last Pokemon. No, that's unfortunate. And just not enough HP remaining. Okay. Yeah, this is probably going to be a 5-loss set. I'm actually a bit surprised. These darn Gligar. And it gets to Poison Fang so quickly. Haxorus is so fragile, I do need to shield basically everything on it. That does help me, though. Double swap, and I come out the victor. Now, are they going to shield here? No, they're not. And I'm not going to... well, I don't have any shields left anyways. It's going to be the acid spray. No, weak blade. Does nothing. And shielding Aquatail was not the right move for them. Because I just got a defense drop, I think I will swap to Haxorus. And the Golbat has almost no chance of beating Kingdra. This is going to be Crunch. No, Body Slam? Yeah, the Golbat just cannot take out Kingdra with what HP it has left. Drugology having such a good matchup against Victory Bell was nice. So only one win in that set. Well, that's something. Deoxys! Is it going to shield Breaking Swipe? No, it's not. Okay. Then what I'm gonna do is Night Slash. Oh, it's Psycho Boost. Do I shield this? I think I do. This is quite bad for me. Dugong? They have not shielded any move I've used so far. That might be their mistake in regards to this Dugong. Because I'm gonna Octazooka here. Did not get the drop. So I'm probably gonna lose here. I think Dugong has too good of a matchup against my team. That's not good. Okay. It's going to use Psycho Boost, and this is going to pretty much one-shot Drugology. And this is not possible for Jigauji to win. If I was able to fire off that last breaking swipe, I might have had a chance. If they use Surf here, well, that would still KO me, I think. If either Octazooka or Breaking Swipe in this match had caused an attack drop, I probably would have been able to pull something off. So that was a match that I could win if I had more favorable luck. And maybe I shouldn't have... Okay, that's a confusion guy. Okay, and this is actually really favorable for me now, because I'm going to probably knock out their Ice type. And they just got an attack rise. Yay! Is Triple Axle actually a guaranteed attack rise? Because I think I've seen it all the time giving the attack rise. Yes. Okay. Not now. Okay. Ah, that's unfortunate. Now I have to rely on Breaking Swipe, causing an attack drop. Am I gonna win this one? Not getting that Octazooka off might have cost me this, but let's see if this Slowking has a move. It might just be Surf. Let's see. Shadow Ball. That was close. That was a close match. Okay, Talonflame, I am more than happy to play out this matchup. No, it's going to be Aquatail. Price them? Come on, let me get you. Didn't get me my Octazooka. That's pretty bad. Gonna give me my Breaking Swipe, but probably too little too late. And no attack drop. Okay. And that was unfortunate. Okay. What? Why? I had no... I was at half health. That wasn't a good matchup for me. Even with Aquatail. Okay, Giraffe Rig. That's definitely the first I've seen it in Retro Path. Cresselia. And I'm more than happy to use Kingdra against Cresselia. I have learned it is a fairly good matchup. I do hope that they shield Octazooka. But they don't. But that's good for me. This is gonna be Psychic Fangs, I think. And unfortunately for you, no, it's gonna be Seed Bomb. It's not gonna do anything. Let's see, can I win this? One shield left. What should I have shielded? That was unfortunate, I'd say. That was unfortunate a bit. I felt like I should have won that one. I did have one shield at the end, but... Okay, Aurorius. This is not necessarily a good matchup for me. No attack drop. I probably needed that to win this. Okay, Kingdra. Oh, my entire team are dragons, so Kingdra. Okay. Quagsire. Because I had so much energy, it's actually quite good for me. Getting out that outrage was clutch. Okay. Okay, Talonflame. Now, Talonflame can beat me with Brave Bird. let's see if I survive this. No, I don't. That's unfortunate. If it was one of the variants with Flame Charge and Fly, I could have won. I think Brave Bird's better than Fly in most situations. Okay. And that is the most matches I can do tonight. So that will be the end of the stream. But before I go, I will do a brag. So recently, or as in today, I managed to pick up a shiny Reshiram during the raid night. I managed to pick up a Slugma and Splunk shiny. And on Tuesday, I managed to pick up a Phoebus during the Phoebus Spotlight Hour. The other Pokemon I have already bragged about, of course. But anyways, that is it for tonight. So I'm going to put on my end screen. And I have been Swabcraft, or I am Swabcraft. I'm not sure what's the most comfortable way to say that. Also, without going into a lot of royal wheeze for these streams. Well, anyways, that's all, folks. I have been Swabcraft, or I am Swabcraft. I'm not sure which I should say. And I'm going to wait until my stream has caught up to the That's All, Folks screen, and then that is when I actually am going to click the button to end the stream. I'm actually thinking of, as I feel not tired at all, I might actually, because I'm done with Pokemon, do one of my creative streams in about 10 minutes. I might do that. Okay, and now 30 minutes, or 30 seconds have passed. My buffer is done, so goodbye for now.